As everyone knows, supercars run on Dunlop tyres. So I've got Kev down here today to talk a little bit about the new tyre that we're running, which is the soft. So we tell the difference between these tyres obviously from the colour of the Dunlop branding on them. So this is one that we used last year, the super soft, and this is the soft we're using this year. Now the brief changes because I've been with supercars for a long time, almost every year when we're looking for a new tyre. But this tyre, even though they're both black and they look the same, is very different. It's from a different family, right, Kev?
Yeah, that's right. So we had some discussions early part of last year with the technical group, and they said they wanted a tyre that actually handled heat a little bit better when you're following another car especially. And from an aesthetic point of view with the racing, we wanted less marbles. So we talked to the factory and they've come up with this new family of compound that's actually got a better wear resistance. So we have less marbles around the track, sort of opens up the racing line a bit. It's better with heat. It's actually quite a fast tyre, on pace with the super soft at the moment. So it's ticked all the boxes at the moment.
And is that different material they put in with the rubber that creates that?
Yeah, it's a chemical change, and also but the rubber density. It's actually, believe it or not, it's a kilo heavier than the other tyre. So that's just to do with the density of the rubber, and it's just ticked every box. They don't tell us the secret squirrel stuff as to exactly how they come about it, but it's done everything that met the brief that Supercars laid out for us. So so far so good.
And they're the same shape, so they're made in the same mould, and they're all road tyres. Aren't made by hand, but these still are. Is that right?
That's exactly right. Yeah. So, but the construction of the tyre, the main part of the tyre hasn't changed. It's only the compound. So, although they look the same, they perform very, very different.
Absolutely. And what makes it tricky for us as teams is we compete on both these tyres at the moment over a race weekend. So one race with one tyre and another race with the other tyre, and then on the Sunday we've now been through running on both. The other thing of interest, Rach, is if you come in a little bit closer, you can see these little dimples that are in all the tyres, right, Kev? Yep. And that's 3.2 across here, and that's how the teams measure to know how much wear they're getting.
Yeah, that's right. It's a common misconception we have with a lot of people is the tyres don't have a tread. They just do have a tread. That's the tread there, but they don't have a tread pattern because they're only used in dry conditions. They don't need to shed water out, so that's like a road tyre would. That's what the pattern does, but because they're only dry conditions, get as much rubber on the road as we can.
And the other thing I don't think everyone understands is when the tyre is green like this and shiny when it first came out of the mould, it's absolutely at its fastest.
Correct.
And then what happens is once it's worn a little bit, it slowly deteriorates like all rubber products. What's your target? What do you think? How many kilometres? What's your recommended distance on a tyre?
The super soft tyre was initially designed between 80 and 100 kilometres. It was the ideal distance for wear, but once again that then gives us a lot of marbles around the track and everything. This one we're expecting for Bathurst to be incredibly fast and no marbles, so the racing should be really good up there.
Yeah, that's great, and obviously temperature is a big thing with tyres and keeping that heat under control. We have minimum tyre pressures that we run, and we've tried running them up, and now we're trying to run them really low to make the tyre more consistent, right?
Correct, yeah, just to sort of help the case changes shape with the pressure, so just try and keep as much rubber on the road as we can. So far with the 16 PSI this year, it's actually been really, really good. So far, with this weekend, hopefully we get through without an issue this afternoon. Super soft.
Okay, thanks, Kev. We've had Dunlop as a partner for many, many years, and I'm sure many, many to come. They've been a great partner, and we're really happy where we're going with this.